So I'll be starting the same way that I have in previous videos, with a hairline section, a smaller one. Well, we have to go small with every section with a mini GHD because long hair is hard to wind through. If you take a really big section, you won't get the heat through the whole mesh. But we do plan on getting really tight curls so that Charlotte, my model here, will have a very, like that really rounded, bouncy, natural curl from a bit of an 80s look, but with a different sort of finish so that it's more modern, more broken up and loose and soft, not as much the crispness of the curl that we used to get in the 80s. So I think 80s have made a really big impact on fashion lately. You know, the batwing style outfits and the blocking, colour blocking is very 80s. Yeah, so I just want to have some fun with this because I think 80s was fun fashion. We start at the bottom of our diagonal section so that we don't interfere with the curls that we've previously done. So if I started at the top here, that curl would get messed up whilst I worked on the bottom curl. So putting it in nice and close, spinning it as close to the head as you can as well, and just holding on to the end for a little bit of leverage, and slowly slide the hair through. And it's a really nice playful curl that you'll see any second now. Still moving slowly through the length to get really consistent heat and firm curl. I think that's a lot of fun. I love curls, they make me happy. For all the women out there as well, I do believe men generally like curly hair better than straight. They find it a little bit more natural, soft and fun. So they like the look of it. You'll notice when I put the GHD into the mesh of hair, it's always from above and my motion moves down through the hair so that I don't get caught in my section and stop-start. Nice spin on the spot, holding the end still and then sliding through. Next section. I think it's really nice to have blonde hair in curls because it shows all the variation of the blonde in the hair. So it looks ribboned through the hair. Slowly still. I did prepare Charlotte's hair with heat protection and curl hold, both from the GHD range of products. So that's a tighter curl than you would get with the classic styler and the max styler. So if you want something that looks a little unique and not quite like everybody else's curls, this would be something that'd be the mini straightener would not be used that much, I would imagine, at home for curls, for long hair, so you would get a different look to your friends. We all like to be individual. Holding it there just for a few seconds, but not on the one spot, just taking it through, turning it through slowly and then drag it out. I'm not getting very stuck on the hair, but I'm not putting too much tension on it either. Just because I wanted to move slowly through the hair. That's good. Low, spin it on the spot and rotate into a vertical direction and then pull the curl down. It just gives you a little bit more bounce from the roots. Drawing your section in with your clip or with your fingers. Wrap, hold, and then pull down. Maybe even sometimes where you've got a bit of extra length, more so at the back, you can give your GHD another little spin just to retain the tension. I find this really anchors the hair in the straightener for you, so it makes it easier for you to feel confident to pull through the mesh of hair. Give it a twist into its form and then sit it somewhere out of the way to cool. If we let the curl set in a little bit more, it won't pull out as much, it will last longer as well. So this section here is probably on the big side. I wouldn't go any bigger than this. Let's see if I can manage this size. I feel the need to go slower with this section, so if you struggle with a bigger section, just to show you the look that we can achieve from just breaking up the hair with the fingers, that's what I'm going to do for you. But after that, I'm going to brush through it and show you a different look, which is not far different, but just a slightly different finish. And as I see people developing their eye for detail, for curls, I recognise that a client does know whether it's a brushed out curl or just a broken up curl like I'm doing here, or if it's left in its original curls and very ribbony. So clients are very educated. They've educated themselves. They've educated their eye. Around to show you how that looks. A little bit softer and quite natural. But you can see the weight that has pulled out the volume and the curl through here. That is why you do need to concentrate and exaggerate your technique in that area to maintain some movement. Otherwise you could end up with no movement with the weight of the hair. But now I'm going to brush through and show you a little bit more of a classic glamorous result. Because I took my curls all the same direction, I should find the hair falling into big waves and not separating too much. Whereas if I did all different direction curls, if I alternated left and right, I would probably have ended up with a lot more clash and a little less blend. So a little bit more the Hollywood film star curl or wave, which I think is what a lot of people are starting to get into. So doing this on yourself at home, I would probably chuck my head upside down and brush through it. Doesn't that look gorgeous? You can see that every curl has gone the same direction. Ta-da! Beautiful Charlotte.